What the? This is Final Destination. You borrow your spectator's iPhone. You have them open up the map app. You then have the spectator drop the pin anywhere they like. They land on any state. You turn your head away and you show the spectator where they landed. Turn away, put it in your purse, I don't want to see it. And you instantly know exactly what state they are in. Screaming over and over in your head, over and over, and keep saying Utah. What the? You do not peek the phone, you don't tilt the phone goes immediately on sleep. You never look at the screen, but you know exactly where the pin dropped. Close your eyes and just imagine you're there. See, your hand's kind of getting warm. This is kind of a warm state, right? Imagine an initial, the first initial right here, and the second initial right here. Big, bold, TX. Texas, is that it? You can use Final Destination as a mentalism routine, or you can even reveal the state as a prediction that is on a coin. You're not only going to love the trick, but you will love the method because this is on their phone, the spectator's phone. Do this anytime, anywhere. This is strong, practical magic that you can do now.
Performance.
When I go to maps like this right here, as you can see where we are in Florida, and you get to see the United States, right? You see all the states. We just use cards to see if we could get a connection. I'm gonna try this with the states as well. You'll see what I mean. You'll see when you drop drop a pin like this, anywhere you touch the screen, you can move that pin around, right? Makes sense? So I want you to take your pointer finger and move that pin anywhere you want, okay? Just take your finger and just touch the screen, move it around, and drop it anytime you're ready. Good? You got it? Good. Now I want you to see this. I can't see anything. I'm gonna turn away. I want you to see what state you're in. You don't need to know the road or anything, just the state. Hopefully you're not in the water, but do you see what state you're in?
Yeah.
Got it? It's gone, right?
Yeah.
Put my phone away. Cards are hard enough, but using states and something like that's a bit more difficult. So I want you to think about the state, okay? Imagine like a big, have you seen an IMAX movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine this instead of Transformers, instead of Megan Fox, which is difficult, I know. Imagine the state, okay? Big screen, imagine the state. Imagine the name. Look at the first letter, then look at the last letter. Okay, from your eye movement, it looks like a short word. It's not a long state. It's actually a short state, right?
Oh, you bad.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like 4 letters, right?
Yeah. Getting close.
Yeah, close. Screaming over in your head, over and over, and keep saying Utah. Keep saying Utah. What the? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah,
that's right.
That was awesome.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Hey,
Thanks,
good
guys.
shit.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for checking it out.
That was fucking awesome. That was real shit.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. All right, what's up, Brandon? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Doing good? Want to see a magic trick?
Yes.
The cool thing about this trick, man, is that there's a cash prize, okay? It's a quarter.
Hey, it's something.
It's something, man. Beats nothing, right? So, let me try something. Do you have that Maps app on your phone? Okay, sweet. Can you open that up? I won't look at your code.
Maps. There we go.
Sweet. Okay. So as you can see, right on Maps you have all the states, okay? Most of all the states wherever you are in the United States. Have you ever done this before when you touch that little info button and you drop a pin like that? It drops it on your location, but really you can put it anywhere, and that's how you find where you want to go, right? When you touch the screen, you can just move the pin around all over the place. You can drop it anywhere you like, really. So without me looking, without you looking, I don't want us either to know. I want you to touch the screen and just move the pin anywhere you like. I won't look. And tell me when you got it.
Right there.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to see it, okay? But look at the state you dropped it in, okay?
Okay.
You got it? I'll put the phone down. I'm not even gonna look at it. Now, like I said, if I get this wrong, you get the cash prize. You get the quarter. Okay? I won't get it wrong though. It's Nebraska, right?
Nah,
It's not.
it's not Nebraska.
But that is a state quarter, right?
It's a quarter.
What state did you land in?
It was Texas.
It was Texas, so not even close, right?
Nah.
Well, check the state on that quarter. Is Texas?
It's Texas.
It's Texas, man.
That's
There you
pretty
go,
good.
man. I guess I gotta keep the quarter
I guess
then.
so, man.
Sorry, man. Maybe next time.
Tutorial.
So you guys just saw the performance of Final Destination. As you can see, it's a really kind of sweet trick where the spectator freely drops a pen on their own phone on any state they want, and you instantly know what it is without peeking, without anything. You instantly know what it is. They take their phone immediately back. You can then have the state to be revealed on a coin. You can mind read. You can get the initials of the state. You can do a lot of different variations of performances with this kind of idea. So let's cut up close so you can exactly see how this effect works. So this is how Final Destination works. You have your spectator open their phone up for you, then you go into their Maps app. Now what you want to do, you want to zoom out. Right when you go into their maps, you're going to see where your current location is. You want to zoom out so you see the United States. You don't want to zoom too far or you'll lose that information. So zoom in so you see the states. Next, you're going to click Info, which is right here, and you click Drop a Pin. What that does, it drops a pin in your current location. How a pin works, you put your finger on the pin, hold it down for 1 second, and you freely move it around. You're going to use that to your advantage. What you're going to tell the spectator is that anywhere you touch the screen, you can drop the pen. But in reality, you have to hold your finger down on that exact pen. So, this is what you do. Touch the pen, tell the spectator you can move the pen anywhere you want when you touch the screen. So, now, how you get your fourth state. I'm going to force Texas over here, okay? So I'm going to circle my pen around Texas. If it was Ohio, I would circle around there. But I'm going to circle around this general big area. Also, to begin with, if you're practicing this first, Texas is a large state, so it's easy to hit. So you're going to say this. See, when you touch the pen, you can move it around across all the states. So you're circling pretty fast, and then when you're ready to turn the phone face down, you're going to drop the pen in Texas and then tilt the phone down. Now, you don't want to do that slow. This is what it looks like slow from the beginning. Now, from the beginning, you tell the spectator, anywhere you touch on the screen, you can move the pen around. So at that point, you're circling around Texas, and then you're going to drop it and turn it face down. In speed, it looks like this. As you can see, anywhere you touch the screen, you can move a pen around freely. You have all these different kind of states you can do. And then you have your spectator have their finger on the screen. Now, what they're doing, they're not moving the pen. They're just moving the screen around like this. They think and feel that they're moving the pen because they feel a screen. But what they're actually doing is just moving the screen around. So I'll go through it really slow. I'll get rid of this pen and start from the beginning. Zoom out so you see the United States. Click Info. Drop a pen. Tell the spectator that anywhere you touch on the screen, you can move the pen around. In reality, you have to hold down the pen for 1 second. Move it around the United States. Right now, my fourth state is Texas. So I'm going to circle around the general area of Texas. When I'm talking to the spectator saying, look, you can drop this anywhere you like, okay? I'm going to have you do it in 1 moment. You bring it over to Texas, you drop it, and you tilt your phone down, their phone. You take your spectator's finger and have them try it. You have them touch the screen. What's going on is that they're moving the screen. They're not moving the pen. So your fourth state is there. They will not touch that general area. You grab their finger, have them touch the middle of the screen, they move the screen around. At that point, you tilt the phone up to the spectator's face. Your face is back here. You're not looking at the phone. You have them look at the state and remember it. You then put their phone on sleep mode and hand the phone to them. So you guys just successfully forced a state, which is awesome. It's good for you. You can do tons of different cool stuff with this. Now you can go straight mentalism route where, let's say you dropped it in Texas. You tell your spectator, okay, I want you to think about this state, okay? If you have any memories here, have you ever been here, I want you to think about that, okay? Now, this is Texas. So, Texas is hot. Texas is big. There's an X, a TX, and its initials. It's hot there. There's cowboys. I don't want to say hot and Cowboys in the same sentence. It's hot there. It's big. Texas, TX. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of different ways you can say things to hit for Texas. If I was going to use this for mentalism, which I've done a lot, I would do this. Spectator, they're thinking about Texas. I say, okay, think about this state, okay? Think about the first initial, okay? Think about the second initial. Imagine a giant IMAX movie screen, okay? Imagine the first initial, second initial, okay? I feel like the movie screen's not the only thing big. I feel like the state's kind of big too, because I feel like it's taken over the entire screen. Therefore, Texas, it's big. And then you can say, you know what? Hold your hand out. I want you to imagine the temperature there. Okay, I feel like your hand's getting hotter. It's not getting colder. It's not like Ohio or something. It's getting hotter. So this is a hot state. It's a hot big state. Boom, Texas. You can hit like that. That's a nice mentalism hit. But a cool idea that my buddy Rick Lax had, which he gave me, which is a really cool hit, is as you saw in the performance, where you give a cash prize or quarter that uses a state quarter. So what you do with this, you grab a state quarter, you can borrow it from a spectator, or you can have your own. You need to take the quarter and look at the state. It could be South Dakota, it could be Florida, it could be Washington, it could be Nevada, it can be Texas, it can be any one of those states. It's a state quarter. Remember that state, because that is a state that you're going to force. So boom, take out a quarter. You know what? I'm a pro at this, okay? I never get this wrong. If I get this wrong, there's a cash prize, a quarter. Give him the quarter. Then just go into the routine. Whatever that date is on that coin, make sure you force that state. Do not forget that. So let's say that the state on that coin was Florida. So you drop the pin secretly in Florida, boom, have them move it, and you say, okay, look at it. Close their phone. Now you gotta act all confident, like, man, this is easy. I already know what state it was. Before you even touched the phone, before I even met you, I knew what state. It was Wyoming. And you're like, no, it's not. And you gotta act defeated. Your shoulders have to go down, because everything's tense. You're confident. You're about to tell them the exact state, but then you just gotta blah. You're like, that wasn't it. It's all about acting. You don't want to say, okay, well then check the quarter. You don't want to do that. You want to. Quarter is like a second thought. Like, man, I didn't get that. That's never happened before. I guess you win the cash prize. But as an afterthought, you're like, wait, that's a state quarter, right? What state is that? And then the state matches the pin that they freely dropped in their own phone. Like, that's strong magic. That's really good. So I want to thank Rick Lax for that idea. That's a really, really sweet idea. So those are two ways I've been doing it. The whole mentalism route, or with the kicker finish with the quarter. Those are two really strong ways you can do Final Destination. And those are two of my favorites. So guys, believe it or not, that's it. It's pretty simple. Like I always say, simplicity is most of the time the best type of magic. That's really easy to do. It's really simple. This is borrowed stuff, guys. Borrowed. You can do this on your own phone. Do it on your own phone if you want to, but ask them for their phone. I haven't tried this on Androids or any other phone. I've only tried this on iPhone because I know they have a whole pin system. So if you have an iPhone, great. This works on all iPhones. I have the 6, but it works on the 5, 4, and whatever. So definitely try this out, guys. You guys will love it. The method's fun. Just make sure when you drop that pin, don't be too slow. You want to tilt your hand down and drop it at the same time. So moving the pin, Texas, boom, put the phone face down, then the spectator moves it around. It's a great trick, like I said before. I've done this to a lot of magicians. A lot of magicians have liked it. I've gotten a lot of really great feedback on it, and I've been working on this for a long time. I didn't come up with this today. This is something I've been really working on and trying to make good. Trying to make good. Man, I'm trying to make this good, man. We're gonna make some downloads. So this is something I really enjoyed a lot, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Contact me if you guys have any other cool ideas. Facebook, Snapchat, email, text messages, letters, anything you guys want to do. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for checking it out.